10 seconds of silence. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I don't know if you've seen my announcement on Twitter that we are starting, and probably you don't even hear yet that I'm talking something, even if you are online. Hopefully, you are online. By the way, we are going to launch some marketing campaign on TikTok. I was finished
TikTok.
on TikTok. Maybe cut some, I don't know, funny moments. Yeah, Razor, hey, hi, Razor. Didn't see you for a long time. Yeah, with you, it's always better. And especially for you, in case if you don't know what we achieved in our last attempt to do something at least semi-useful, half useful. Igor will probably share his screen with his ID, but I will briefly describe what we did. We implemented Pong game, and then we started implementing the network protocol to have a network Pong. But it came out that it's surprisingly not that easy, because in KorGE you have to have both server and client on server and client, because in KorGE the idea is you can send messages only from client to server. We checked specifically yesterday that in real world TCP connections are two-sided, are two-way connections. You can read to socket and write from the socket at the same time, and it should work probably or properly. And so I don't have. Wow, I create PR in GitHub when remove creating server socket from client side. Igor, you should check it.
Well,
you should share your screen and show us the actual PR. Thank you, Razor.
Okay. Let's add me to the stream.
Like so. I mean, working with PRs is an important part of open source work. So let's check what we have. I mean, first real PR, right?
Real PR. Yes. Let me just make sure that my index is empty. Yeah.
Well, true.
Something.
I think client. Okay. It equals
just
0.
read what's it about, actually. You don't need to create server socket in client side. You checked, and everything needs to be working as before. But
but how do you send messages from server to client? Let's open Pong game probably. We are already in Pong game. No. In PR. I mean,
you want me to merge it or? Okay.
If the client connected, okay, equals true. I don't know why do we need this change. I'm not sure if. Okay. Let's say it might be not initialized.
Okay.
So what do we do here? Client read. Oops. Wait, but do we send messages to client? And how do we do it? Because we want to update state on the client. Here we only get messages from the client itself. Do you remember we implemented this part where? Did you push it, by the way?
Yeah, you see when the back client is client here, when client is connected. So it's the same client.
What?
Here's a comment from Razor once again. That he didn't create client socket on server side and use accepted socket as a back client. So maybe that's the way.
Oh, it's far from transparent. Okay.
Yeah, but it's more. I like it because I like this version because it doesn't have this.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it makes total sense. We couldn't understand how you're supposed to work with it, right? so far.
Yeah. Well, ever
Merge.
means just
Merge.
for now.
Merge.
Okay. And now
pull,
I need to
pull.
Git pull.
Your
You want to use clean for this.
your obsession with using Git inside IDEA kills me. But okay.
I mean,
if it works for
usually
you,
what I do is I open a terminal and then I open Vim.
that's what I do
so,
too.
so that's okay.
Well, okay. I rarely open Vim inside IDEA, but I always use Git from terminal.
I
So
just confirm that everything works, right? Yeah.
Yes.
The
You
thing
know
that
what I
will
like?
break
That
is
actually some third-party person was able to launch it, to compile it, launch it. It's kind of good sign.
Yeah, well, there we have text
Now client.
here now. I'm not sure if Razor actually launched it, but
we'll see now. Could you retrospectively roll back? Yeah, it actually works.
Yeah.
My question was, if you can retrospectively revert the pull request, a pull request.
I mean, it works.
It works.
Client connected. That should be okay. Everything fine. Awesome.
Everything's fine. Okay. Now the only thing we need to do is to implement the same graphical interface on the client.
Yeah.
And we'll have a proper working network pong.
True. Okay. So game state here. I just need to do something with that.
You need to you actually need to copy the whole graphical part from Pong game to client scene, or maybe share it somehow. I don't know. Create some class like. Oh, actually, can you recreate the whole scene? No, you can't. No, you can. You can recreate the whole scene from. But you probably don't want to.
I mean, I wonder if there is a way to have maybe like a container inside a container or a scene inside a scene. Scenes, okay.
Why do you need a scene inside the scene?
Oh, then I can just take the Pong scene and use it inside. No.
Oh, makes sense. But it's basically the same.
Ultimately. Yeah. Okay. You're right. No overthinking.
It's huge. Why is it so huge? I mean, game is so simple. Okay, not like huge, AAA huge.
The ball logic is a bit.
We don't need to copy logic, right? We need to copy only ball and pedals. And okay, and text. Okay, nice. You can just copy paste them, right?
I guess so.
Nice. Now in scene init, you wanna init middle text and everything else.
I need to have this wider, maybe.
Here we have an issue, by the way.
Yeah.
Issue is following.
Let's deal with it later.
You mean
the scale would be different.
Yeah, you will need to rescale things to the actual width and height.
Do you want to deal with it, or are you fine with just...
I would just change for now dimensions to equal.
Yeah. Let me just start copy pasting and seeing where we actually.
But you don't need this one collision part because it's what server decides for you.
Ball fixed updater is not necessary as well.
Yes. Ball equals
Paddle
circle
location.
is still necessary. By the way, we can send not the actual positions, but relative positions in percents of both ball and pedals.
Yeah, that's true.
What's wrong with ball equals circle?
Ball does not define.
Ball is not
Because
defined.
it's
Let's
somewhere
define
here.
it.
Yeah.
Nice. Why is it separate from friends?
Separate because ball is different.
Ball
thing.
is different from text or from pedals.
From everything.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, this is the net. I mean, here we use everything regarded in containers, so it doesn't really matter. The only thing I'm worried about is that we have some like buttons that are somewhere in the screen.
Okay, we should remove these buttons. We don't need these buttons anymore.
But I like buttons.
What we probably need is kind of one button, like connect, that will disappear, and the whole other interface will appear when you have connected.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's do it on the next step.
Write it down.
I'm not even sure that we want to move so far with this Pong game, because we have this idea to try Godot in Kotlin.
Yeah. Okay, this updater is needed to stay. This is a paddle. This is time span. What? This here. Okay. Alignment, velocity, collision, main. Server listen, add fixed updater.
Yeah, you can remove the whole UI vertical stack, I believe.
Vertical stack, what?
UI vertical stack, UI button on click and so on, all that stuff.
Yeah, I want to keep it for now, just because, no reason. Okay. And here I just want to make sure that when I get positions and everything, I already have all this, right? I have the buffer and
now
it's the same code that we used on the client side. Yeah, on the server side. No, where's the button I'm trying to press?
Control slash.
Yes, thank you.
But velocity is not needed. Left.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually kind of short and concise. And please alt enter on ball velocity.
We need a score as well.
We'll pass it later. Please alt enter on ball velocity. Alt enter. Rename to underscore. Yeah.
I see.
Because we don't need it. We won't use it. Like in Scala. Okay. In Scala, they have the similar notation. A similar notation.
I mean, in Python as well. Come on. The server was not changed, but the client should be running.
By the way, we didn't launch our music. What's wrong with that? Or did we launch it? Oh, nice.
Yeah, there is some music.
Bring some music in my heart. I can see the ball. Yeah,
I can sort of see something. Okay, so I actually think that maybe I like
now you see the actual issue. We don't have the proper scaling.
There is another one. See, take a look at this. Damn it.
Like, do you?
No. There is another interesting one. So the ball passes through the AI paddle, I think, on the client. I'm not sure how to.
How is it possible?
Because you see, we don't see the ball sometimes on the client.
Like, yes. So what?
Yeah, maybe it was something that I just missed.
Yeah, I can see some
Okay,
artifacts.
let's fix it first. You're saying your suggestion is to change the size of the scene when we do the client to the same size,
Yeah, we
right?
can do either of two things. We can change the size of scene or we can send it should be 768. I mean, they should match because our coordinates are absolute.
Now I want to shoot myself in the foot and just start with scaling already because it's like
But it won't be
half the size
scaled.
of original. It's half the size of original. If I just divide everything by 2, it should be fine.
Yes, but it's not scaled. You will just see a quarter of the screen. It won't scale in any way.
I will scale it myself. I will
Yes.
scale it
Now you
myself
should
like
scale it
here.
yourself.
Yeah.
Why do you do this way? Divided by height and width, and this way you will have the relative position that will always work. And on client, you will multiply the number, but height and width. Do you understand my idea? Like
yes,
we need
but then I will need to send floats. And I don't want to send
doubles.
floats. I will just send in floats. Yeah.
We already sending doubles. So everything is fine here.
Just let me have fun.
Fly me to the moon. Oh man, it should go to TikTok.
No. I'm pretty sure you're too old to enjoy TikTok.
How's the game going? Rent1085 says. Well, it's going well. It's actually, I'm surprised to say it, but it's going well. We are almost there because our network ponk is almost working, but we need to add some scaling to our client. we need bash script to launch the things. It's just crazy that
let's the bash script will be the next step because it's coding in Kotlin, not coding in bash. Okay,
I don't know, for me every coding is bash coding.
This is a bold statement. For some reason. Okay. Well, it sort of works, right?
Yes.
See, you see that it went through.
I saw that.
So
only on client, on both on client and on server.
On client.
Did it go wrong on server too? Because it's impossible that something you see something on client, but you don't see it on server. By the way, we have an issue with pedal scaling. Oh, sure. We should scale pedal sizes too and ball size too.
I scaled the ball. I forgot to scale the pedals, and I'm not sure if we have. Yeah, we don't. I mean, the pedal size is a property of private. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
So it should be height, and you can say that. Can I say just wall height? Let me try it. Int and then default value like this. Would that work?
Why not?
I don't know. Kotlin, weird language stuff.
You can do in Kotlin almost everything you can do in Python. Vice versa is incorrect, by the way.
Almost everything. Well,
almost everything.
So this is a server. This is a client. I would actually prefer to have like a button that will just launch both of those, and I'm pretty sure that now they're just fat boys. Okay. Yeah, because the width is not scaled. Also. Yeah, I'm playing on a server. So there's no fun to play with AI in this situation. And
By the way, you probably should disable logging on client. I believe it's synchronous and can make things slower, and it doesn't bring any
haven't
any useful
yet
information to us.
seen anything that would just you mean, do you want to disable this as well?
Yes, probably.
And I finally succumbed to this idea that let's remove this
Okay.
game state.
Yeah. Also, we wanted to pass course. Yeah. Here, Razor and Z says that, in my opinion, KorGE is a very strange game engine. In all the engines that I saw before, there was an abstraction
Yeah.
of the scene and camera. Right. Totally. I mean,
Absolutely agree.
we discuss it all the time behind the scenes, because I can now say that I would never write my own game in KorGE. Well, okay, never is a hard word, but not of this version. For me, it's immature. There is not enough documentation. The abstraction level is too low, and somewhere where we need to tune something, we can't do it. For example, we don't have this on-connect event in KorGE. Like when client is connected to me, I want to do something. It's a natural thing to have in your TCP engine. Why don't KorGE has it? I don't know. At the same time, you can't have dotted border of your circle for some reason. Usually,
that's kind. I mean, I would argue with that. This is too specific, and technically, that's fine that it does not allow it.
Yeah, no, it's not fine. It's not fine. Why would you? Why wouldn't you give me this ability to define how I wanna?
You can do it. It's just that the interface is very terrible for that. That's what we looked at. That you need
That's
to
what I'm
define
talking about. You have a very low level of abstraction. At the same time, you don't have a nice interface to use primitives. It's not how it's supposed to work, in my opinion. At this very moment, I think that Godot, even in Kotlin, is much more mature. Also, folks, we have this. By the way, we have 5 years, our top from all the time.
Wow.
Also, we had this idea to use libktx and libgdx.
Yeah, libktx is a
Kotlin wrapper for Java Kotlin libjdx. Probably it's mature in terms of graphics. If you have any preferences, what we should try next, let us know, and we'll be happy to do so. I mean, for Godot, there is an issue. They just released Godot 4.0, but there is no... Why? Why does it work? Where can it go below the deck level?
It can't. What do you mean?
Yeah. Bot just moved his pedal or their pedal. They don't really care.
Yeah. Nice attempt to use singular them. I was talking to bots. You spent too much time playing with ChatGPT. So yeah, we also looked at a few other engines, and from the looks of it, libgdx or libktx is the most mature and the most, I would say, true Java Kotlin engine or something.
Yeah, true Java. It looks like it's true Java. It utilizes some OpenGL. And but the important thing, it's native. It's built for Java. And it's mature, like it's very mature. It has a very long history of development. It has more than one developer behind it. So probably it makes sense to try it. On the other hand, Igor and I, have some experience with Godot. And Godot is very user-friendly. And for me, as a beginning game developer, user friendliness is more important than maturity. KorGE is neither user friendly nor not mature for me.
Yeah, I'm just with engines like that. Usually, there is a very clear understanding what was the original game or thing that the developer wanted to build, and that's why if you understand what was the game behind it, you sort of understand why there was these decisions made.
Yeah,
but so far with KorGE, I have no idea why it was built this way. So maybe it was just
I
an
have
experiment
some
in building
idea.
engines.
Probably you can build something Damascene like in KorGE, and probably it will be nice. It has all the tweets. It has all the features to read textures from resources. You can pack PNG inside your resources, and it will be able to use it, not bitmap real PNG. It will be able to decode it and use it. So probably Damascene could work, but yeah, for me, Damascene is interesting to watch, but not interesting to make actually. And by the very important part of Damascene is just, I don't know, shrinking down the executable size, and we don't actually have a control over it in KorGE. Okay.
So while you were saying I committed stuff,
yeah,
I will remove the game
so
text.
Let's set scores to our game state.
Yeah.
Why did you delete it? I see.
You said you didn't want it.
Yeah. I don't want it.
Game state score
int left score val left score int val right score int. Nice.
Okay, then it's left score to int array to byte array to what?
Yeah, like we have an issue here. We can initialize.
Please explain.
We can. What can we do? We can create byte array of. Yes, and pass here left score to byte. Well, by the way, will it work? Int is not castable to byte, right? It's int is.
I mean, if you're saying the double is castable to byte, but
yeah, it's not castable to byte. We just came up with some idea how can we write it to bytes. Then left score to double to byte array. No. Left score to double to byte array. Man, it's so yeah.
It's awful. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hate it. Given the fact that we can read and write.
It's score to double to byte array, and
you can put trailing comma here. Yeah,
thank you.
Nice.
Okay, now when we send it from the server, here I want to send left score to double.
No.
Just no, yeah, score. Left score, right score.
What's wrong with it?
Score left, score right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Different F2. Hit F2. Yeah, F2. Nice.
Actually, yeah, now I think that if it's a multiplayer, then I want my score on the left always.
You are always on the left. We
yes,
don't have
but if I
multiplayer that I can play with you. You can play only with bot.
that's right. But if I'm going further in my thinking that eventually I
Yeah.
want to play
Yeah.
with you, then it's do I
Yeah,
need
probably
to
you want to mirror
length-
image the whole thing sometime.
So this length here, so does that supposed to be 10 now or 12?
Why? No. For double, nothing changes. Double remains the same. Point to byte array remains the same.
No,
To byte
okay.
array
I meant
remains
here.
the same.
I meant here.
Yeah, now it should be 10
10.
because we added two doubles.
And now score.
You should add more values to your destructure declaration. Looks beautiful.
No, wait.
It should work like .text or something like that.
All right. Like
you
this?
don't actually need curly braces.
Really?
You can alt enter on this thing, and it will give you some improvement proposal. Should work now. Remove curly braces.
Okay.
You can see that it's underlined with it was underlined with gray line.
So when it's a gray line, it means that there is a style issue that can be addressed.
Not issue, but possible improvement.
Okay, this is a bit concerned
F2. We have some
F2.
error. F2. Yeah, we should doubles. Wait, no. It's to game state. It's doubles 6 and doubles 7. Oh man, I don't remember.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. While that double 6, double 7? What?
I'm trying to understand what we are doing here. Okay. Could you please scroll up a bit? Doubles a sequence. Okay, it should not be chunked 8, right? It should be probably chunked 10. And we have this doubles. What? Oh, it should be to int. It should be to int. Because it's double, but we should convert it to int, right?
Okay, I have no idea what's going on here.
Well, we are deserializing our doubles to the actual game state. We are constructing our game state from raw doubles. Here we are constructing the game state from actual state of the game. There we are constructing game state from serialized message from message. I like that
Why
we have. Why do we what?
This? Why do we need this at all?
Please click on the to game state and find the usages. It should be Alt Shift 7. For me, it's for you it's Alt 7.
Oh, nice.
We have test.
Which actually would fail right now.
Yeah, should fail, I think. And also in client scene we use it, which makes sense because server sends us a message in doubles, huge byte array.
What the tests?
Alt 1 will open project view for you.
Alt 1.
Or Alt F1, I'm not sure.
Alt F1. Oh, sorry.
Alt 1?
F1.
No. Project view. Okay. Then common test. test. Do we have? Can we run it? No, we can't.
How?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. I remember we ran it sometime before.
And it was you who ran it, so and it also was not
Ran.
on my machine. So the
Do you
how
mean-
I hide? Yeah. Okay.
Why does it work for you then?
No, it doesn't. I mean,
Yeah,
the test.
I mean, we launched this many times. Razor
But
writes
the
for
test-
him, KorGE is more like UI framework. It's very similar to QML. I somehow agree. QML is more top level for me because it operates on level of widgets, buttons, and so on. But generally, that's true. What's wrong here?
There is an option when when there is no environment variable, then we just send the game state, and it's
Oh,
not,
okay, so it will be 0, 0. I can see
Okay,
that you like your new layout.
Yeah. The problem that I see is that why does the test does nothing for me?
I don't know. I actually
How
don't
to
know.
run the test?
Let's try to run it with in terminal. Let's try Gradle W test.
What?
Or it's
Gradle.
/Gradle W, Gradle wrapper. Gradle W. Yeah, Gradle W Linux probably. Or just Gradle. Yeah, I don't know. Test.
Don't your IDE supposed to have this?
Of course, it's of course you can run it from IDE. Build
How?
failed with exception. Oh. So yeah, please open the Gradle tool window on the right side of your IDE. Yeah. There should be something like test. You're scrolling too fast for me, but it should be like, I don't know. What do we have in build? Just
Compile
main.
test Kotlin.
Well, link debug test. Well, it's all for the actual.
JVM test cases. Is this the one?
I don't know. Can you please re-import the Gradle project? These two circles, yes, two circle arrows. I have the idea that maybe you didn't update the Gradle project, and now it doesn't. Yeah, it actually downloads something.
What's going on? Like, this is such a.
It's kind of interesting. Probably we were working on some old version of KorGE, for example, on your machine. Because
Verification JVM test. Thank you. Aha. Okay.
Yeah, let it run for some time. ProGuard core, yo, what's going on? That's crazy, dude. Verification JVM test. Yeah, nice.
I guess that's what you were talking about, that there are things in Kotlin that you can't do in Python, and this stuff is very hard to do in Python.
Yeah, it's very easy to do in Python. Very, very, very easy. Like, you change something inside your requirements txt. You don't run pip install after that, and you get exactly the same result.
Yeah, JVM run.
Yeah, you can just double click JVM test.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Now I see something that I would expect to see. Yeah. No, it says that no value passed for parameter left score here. So this is 0, 1, 0,
0, 0,
1,
okay.
0, 1. Okay.
And yeah, it should work.
And you can even debug the tests, which is nice.
Test failed.
Oh no. For input strings 020.
Oh my man. We hit this.
Nope.
It's never supposed to work actually.
Okay. What
Let-
never supposed to work? Can you explain what you
we're
thinking?
comparing
Because-
doubles, so we convert them to string.
assert equals. Okay.
Yeah.
Assert. Is there a way to assert? Let's say that game state to message to game state. How it compares?
Yeah, but by strict equality. But it shouldn't
Okay.
change, but sometimes it can. And for the actual game, it doesn't mean anything.
So the way it's done in these cases is you have like apps that you compare to
Compare
0
double.
point.
They have should
Something like
they
that,
should have
right?
some methods for asserting doubles, for sure.
There is like
okay. Here is how it's supposed. Wait, no. It's still assert equals with message. Okay.
Pong server. I mean, who needs tests anyway?
For sure. In this crappy project. In Atari, they for sure didn't have tests when they
Not
wrote
unit
the
tests,
network
definitely.
code. What's going on? You're trying
Compiling.
to launch a client. Nice.
Client connected.
It does work.
No. Nice.
Nice.
Simple change. You broke everything. Nice.
No. We had some weird exception there. For input string. Wait, what? Where?
Is the pattern is wrong?
Yeah, wait. Parse double doesn't work. Do you see it? Parse double doesn't work. So probably we serialize in the wrong way. And that's why test fails.
I don't know. Maybe.
2-byte array.
Why do we need many decimal places? Can we have 0 decimal places here?
Then we will have an issue that our doubles of different lengths, and we won't be able to read them correctly. Now, do you remember? Now we are trying to predict what will be the length of our double. We say that it takes, I don't know, something double bytes. By the way, at this point, we probably want to drop all this code and just move to CBOR serialization, for example. What do you think about it?
It feels like too much. Doesn't like should why?
Because we are doing the wrong thing, and we knew all the time that we are doing the wrong thing.
I just want to add two small things. No.
Kinda.
And you say that it will break.
Do you see that into byte won't work on big integers?
I mean, this is just the.
And I don't even know what is 400 double space 3. Oh, by the way, let me perform one small experiment on my machine. I can even share my screen to show what I'm doing. Share screen.
Can we inspect what's actually going on there to see? Yeah, it's same suggestion as Razor is having, that we can look at the deserialization and then, oops, wait. Now we see your screen.
Okay, so it's too small, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How you can shrink the window and then it should expand to and make it smaller. Yeah.
welcome.
Tiling managers, right?
To tiling managers. And I don't remember how do I make it. Actually,
Control scroll the.
No.
Okay. Control plus plus.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're right. So
one more, please.
Like so.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is have this 3 to double. It's 3.0 2 byte.
No, I mean, are you saying that we would have some issues? Oh,
it won't work because there is no 2 byte array on double.
What?
We have our own implementation of 2 byte array, and I don't have it actually right now. Send me this couple of methods. Double 2 byte array. You can send me all three actually. Just select all these 3 functions and send them to me.
Okay.
To private chat, for example. Thanks. Now I'm copying them and paste them real quick. Okay, of course. Everything broken.
What terminal is that?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Never saw it. Looks fancy.
What? Oh, I don't. I like some. Okay. To string decimal. Oh man.
I mean, since you're already sharing the screen, could you write the serialization now?
The whole serialization thing?
You said that change it to CBOR or something.
I can try, but I need to launch my idea. Give me a second.
Do you think it would take long?
I won't be able to do it in terminal. And
Okay,
the idea launches for me for some time. Put it in Kotlin. Stop sharing. Present. Share screen. Entire screen. Share. Here is my idea. Nice.
I just pushed my changes, so you should be able to pull it. And ironically, actually, the fact that the test was not working was a hint that we're doing something wrong, right?
Yeah. I mean, tests are not designed for it, right? It's not how you use tests to understand that something is wrong.
Do you want me to share your screen or?
Yes, sure. Share it, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Kotlin
We're looking at your screen.
For that to work.
What is CBOR?
CBOR is a binary format like JSON, but very short.
Compact binary object representation.
Object representation, right? I should add the
experimentally available. Okay.
Everything here is experimental.
We are such experimental. Ooh.
It is probably okay. Using plugins block, I should add this plugin to our code base. In build Gradle KT, I should open build Gradle KTS.
Concise binary object representation, not compact. Okay, I missed all the magic. You adding some plugins to the Gradle. What is KTS?
Yes.
Kotlins.
What? What's your question again?
My question is why it's named .kts.
KTS Kotlin script.
Okay.
And
Change
also,
the Java target or something. Or okay.
also, I should add a dependency on Kotlin next realization CBOR, and we don't have single dependency.
Actually, while you're here, you can just disable like target iOS and target Android, so we have less targets in there.
I don't really care, but let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, serialization JSON. Maybe we have some other serialization. I don't know.
Yep.
Multiple
This is
incompatibles of Kotlin Gradle plugin API 1. Okay, I see. Let's try to re-import it again, because it says that it already has some other implementation of serialization.
This part for me is like total black magic. I don't understand what you're doing. I don't want to
I have added plugin and now I have removed plugin, because as we can see here, some serialization plugin is already there thanks to looks good.
No, I think it's right. Implementation. What's in result reference implementation?
I don't know what's wrong with it. And it's downloading something again. It's so crazy.
So just for me to understand, because I never worked with Java professionally, is the fact that we have to do this. This looks like very involved things. And is it just because the project set up it this way, or is
I believe
it's because
KorGE. I believe if it's because KorGE is too smart about things. It tries to dictate us what we should do and what we shouldn't. Usually, I would just add plugin and add my dependency, which kind of makes sense. It's what you do in Python also. Well, you don't actually have such thing as plugin because you don't have a compilation, but you can have something into your build pipeline in PyProject. Wait, what's the name? Poetry works with this file.
PyProject TOML, yeah.
Yeah, PyProject TOML. You can define some scripts there, right? What should be run and so on. Plugin is something like that. It can hook into your build process and do something. In case of Kotlin serialization, it will add serialization and deserialization to annotated classes. Do I make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would just assume that all the classes are annotated in Kotlin.
No. Because otherwise it will take too long to compile each time. We need to generate serializer and deserializer only once and only for annotated classes. Otherwise it will be too long. Okay, it still takes too long. Maybe it's because I'm streaming also, and my machine is not so fast. By the way, how much time do you have?
I have some time.
Okay.
So we can maybe like 10 more minutes or something. Skip break.
I want a serialization CBOR, and I don't have it. Why? Like, it's about KorGE. It does it have this serialization JSON, and I don't know what does it mean. I don't know how can I use a different serialization. I still wanna add this implementation of Kotlin serialization CBOR. What's wrong with the implementation? Let me check real quick.
You know what?
What?
When I write when I use game state to message, I have a byte array of 64 bytes. But when we read it from client scene, we read like 60.
What?
I just launched a debugger with a test, and I see that when I take the game state and put it to message, I have a byte array of length 64.
Why?
But when I try to read it, I don't know why. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
when you try to read it, did we adjust the length of the actual array?
we did, but we did it not long enough, apparently.
Okay, let's make it long enough. You can share your screen while I'm struggling with this weird
Yeah.
Gradle
Let me
stuff.
see what I mean. What version of Kotlin are you using? I don't know which version I'm using.
Yeah, we don't know which. I believe it's 1.7.40 because it's what KorGE uses internally, and we can't define a different version of Kotlin because KorGE doesn't allow us to do so. It is so bizarre. New word.
Bizarre. It's
Bizarre.
French. Okay.
Okay. No, it doesn't. I can't even add a different serialization to it.
No, it doesn't. Well, actually, that's interesting. Can you see? Can you take a look
Yes.
at my screen?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
So you can see that now the client window is in focus. So when I'm pressing up and down, I'm actually sending it.
Yes.
It's just that the game state parsing doesn't work properly
Yes.
on the client side.
Yes.
But the server is fine. So probably the server is sending everything fine, and this would explain why we have this weird shift, because something is wrong.
Yes, it's actually a padding, right? Wait.
Wait, what?
It's an issue with our padding. Is it possible? Can you open the padding method, please?
I mean, we changed something in it as well. That I put a.
Let's do it in a completely different way. It's an int. Let's send int to string padded to I don't know, 3 places to string, and
you see, I changed this one.
It should be pet start.
Pet start. Where's pet start?
On string.
Pet start.
Yes.
Okay.
Pet start or to length 3, for example.
3. Okay.
3 should be enough for 2 byte array.
Everyone.
2 byte array, of course. Byte array.
2 byte array.
Yeah. Nice.
And that star in the beginning of the line, is that related to byte array in the end, or to the left score in the beginning?
To the byte array.
Okay. So one more thing, that here I changed it to 1 initially, and then now I changed it to 2.
Oh,
it doesn't
it
matter.
can break things too, of course, because
but the length is 8. The length is always 8, so it doesn't matter.
What to string decimal does?
It's amount of points after the fluency point. And as Razor suggested, that we might change the size, and
yes,
this is
so
probably
now
the
we
reason.
have 6 doubles, each of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6? Do I remember correctly? Yeah, nice.
But why I mean, we had this 6 times 8.
And now
in the
plus
beginning.
6. Now plus 6.
So 6 times 9.
Okay, but it's not obvious. Why is it so?
I don't understand why it's so.
Oh, look, because
1, 2, 3, 4.
no. Ball position
5,
is
6.
ball position is 2 doubles. Ball velocity is 2 doubles, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
then
here also 6 bytes, right? Because each integer will take 1 byte. Each character of integer will take 1 byte. So it will be 6 by 8 plus 6. Or plus 3 plus 3. I don't know.
plus 2 plus 2. This is times 8, right?
Yes.
ID is being too smart and just dropping the. I hate this. Plus 3 plus 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that is.
Now we have an issue. Yeah. Buffer.length, the same number.
64. Yeah, I mean that was here before, and that didn't work. But no, but then we didn't send it as a strings. Okay.
It's 54. 54.
54.
No, check me, but I think that it's 54. It's 48
6
plus
times 8,
6.
48 plus 6, yes. I'm just too happy to try to put everything into nice numbers. That's why I thought it should be 64. All right. Let's start the client.
I'm still not sure. It's still wrong. Because you have to fix everything everywhere. You have fixed the deserialization part too, right? Can you please open buffer to game state? To game state, yeah. So now it won't work this way because now we are trying to read. Oh man, it won't work this way now. Because now we read like 10 sequences of bytes. But we don't 10 sequences of bytes, but we don't have them anymore. Now we need kinda slices of these doubles.
This sounds hard.
Yes, I don't even know how do you write it. Let me try to.
Okay, what's the problem with having a score as a double? With
No
double,
problem.
it would work, right?
Yes.
So why don't we change the score to double?
Let's change score to double.
Then here I add double, doesn't matter. Here I would just
F2.
use
Yeah. Hit F2, please.
F2. Okay.
Yeah.
Type
Here you have navigate to game state constructor and change the actual parameter from int to double.
How do I go to game constructor
Control
from this
B.
line?
Control B.
Control V. B?
Control B. And
What's here? B
I don't have
for
any idea.
browse, I guess. Okay, double, and then 2 byte array, and that should be it.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm
We are still sorry because it shouldn't work this way. But okay.
F2.
Now you should change
double.
here.
Send in here doubles.
Nice.
Okay.
Now you should change the size of buffer. Now it's 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Plus 1 plus 1.
And it will be a beautiful number. It's 64 now, as you like.
No, yeah, actually, yes, 64.
Probably it should work now.
Okay.
Are you sure you should specify the offset and size? No, I'm not sure. Oh, now it requires doubles. 0.0, 0.0. Right here in the line in the editor.
All right.
Yeah, about if we require offset and size, it's a tricky question. I believe yes, if we want to read the whole package of bytes and not read bytes one by one. It should also be faster because it can probably delegate the reading to the, I don't know, to hardware. Like I want to read this package from socket. No? Why? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with
me? But it's the same error. I think we're reading the wrong number of bytes, and there's some issue here. Maybe it's, I don't know, lag between my machine and my machine again. And
launch the test. Test will say us.
Test will say us. Okay. GVM test.
Yes.
Literal doesn't conform, so it's 2.0. Now, wait, 2.0 and 1.0. And relaunch it. I want to have it on the different lines. Put arguments on separate lines. What?
It doesn't work. And you see, so it's something about serialization and deserialization. Can you count manually, please? It looks like, see, please scroll the log a bit to the top. Just a bit. The log of execution.
Sorry.
That's fine. Can you please count manually the number in the string inside the string literal? Yeah, for input string. 1, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Why did we read 10 bytes? Wait. Why do we read 10 bytes?
Why not?
because we have padding to 8.
Chunked 10. Chunked 8. I think this is one of the places that I actually changed. You were thinking about something else. I said, should I add 2 here or 12? And you said add 2 and then.
Okay.
Then we fucked up.
Okay. Now let's launch the test. It should work probably. It works. Okay.
Okay.
So tests have their good parts.
Cool. I stand corrected. But let's not jinx it at first. Yeah. Okay.
It works. Client works. Now we can probably remove all these doubles and replace them back to ints and convert them to doubles only in one place.
Why the client says that the score for the right is and the score for the left is different? See?
They're swapped. Do you see?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why, because somebody can program, probably. And
of course.
Changes random numbers inside the program.
No,
and then it's being surprised.
Come on. It was fun. Razor has a suggestion.
I was so shocked by this error. For me, it wasn't fun at all because it shouldn't be this way. Everything is correct. Logic didn't change. Why deserialization stopped working?
You can remove offset and len in input stream.
Okay. Oh, right. Let's try to remove it. I think it won't compile, but let's. Yeah, like of course. Because it won't work because it's very different. It's different in KorGE. See?
Why? How do I see the error here?
So it can either read in KorGE or read with 3 parameters. It's not your usual input stream. It's again some crazy stuff inside KorGE. They require you to specify that two ints, even though you have byte array of fixed size. Don't ask me.
Okay.
So get them back.
So in Java would be fine, but
yeah. In Java with input streams with well thought API, it would be fine. In KorGE it isn't, and it's not Java. It's multi-platform something.
Okay, I want to add property that just returns 64 here. I would say that var
const val. Const val.
Well,
I don't know.
My thickness. And this would be equal to 64.
Yeah, but and to move it from the game state, probably you don't need inside game state, right?
But how do I access it then
just
later?
On the top, Control X and Control X here.
Okay, how do I move the line like this?
Yes, but why would you?
It's easier for me this way.
By the way, it can be a test too.
What? Append to? Sorry?
It can be test. Well, we can test that our array is of right length, of correct length.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. That game state 2 byte array to message to message, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And then length.
Length.
No.
Here. Dot length. Dot size. Sorry, dot size. Arrays have size, not length. It's Java API.
But the thickness, I don't like that it's not part of the game state.
Why should
I want to have it in, because it's a thickness of game state.
Yeah, okay. Now I see. Please navigate to the game state. Create companion object inside it. Companion object. Right.
Companion object.
Just hit enter and start typing companion object. Yeah, enter. Curly braces. And put thickness between them. Const val thickness equals 64.
Okay.
You can. Equals 64. And you can delete those thickness. Yes. And
then
now you
I
can
say...
game state dot thickness.
Okay, and I want to
and
assert
probably you want to replace it with assert equals.
Okay.
And you should change flip arguments because first argument is expected. Alt enter on comma.
Alt enter on comma, flip
arguments. Yeah.
Okay, and here I want to read the game state thickness.
And on the next line too.
Game state. Maybe this also should be a method inside the up to this.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not. Okay, let's run the test.
Razor says that KorGE have extension to what we want for a sync stream. Probably, let's try again. Let's remove this 0 and game state thickness.
Hierarchy, what is that? Okay, client read.
Client read buffer.
Buffer, okay.
Yeah, and let's alt enter on read. Yeah, it proposes to create an extension. Probably we can try import it manually, but I believe IDEA would see that please send us lines.
It says async stream, not async client.
Stream, yeah. But we don't have async stream here. We have async client. Maybe we can obtain async stream from client, like client.async something stream.
To async stream.
Okay, we can do it to async stream, but I'm not even sure that it makes sense to use it.
What is that? Do you understand what async stream means?
No.
In this context,
it's not documented, so how could I? It will be the client dot
stream
to async stream.
How do I open particular file in KorGE?
Control N.
Control N.
This stands for navigate. Async stream. Yeah.
Can I just?
But we have multiple implementation. We should navigate to JVM one probably. No, you don't need this async stream KT. That's other way to do it. KorGE JVM third from the top.
Sorry, third from the top. This one.
Yeah, JVM one. Probably it has some sources. But again, that's why I don't like KorGE. No documentation here. Lots of methods. How should I guess what is there?
Exactly. Okay, this one is here. Okay. Input stream read data. Basically a shortcut to the same stuff.
Yes. I'm not even sure that to
converting
client to async stream makes any sense.
Actually, Razor says that it might be the problem with my idea setup, because in his idea, it does not try to create this and just suggest this, import this extension.
Oh, interesting. Or maybe it's a problem with our idea setup, because for us, idea doesn't see that async client. Can you please navigate to async client class?
Maybe async client. This one?
Yes. Yeah, actually it derives from async input stream, so it should have this method. I don't know why it doesn't it though. But anyways,
do I understand correctly that if I can I? Yeah. Okay. No, forget it.
I'm not. Wait, and now it somehow works. Client.read woofer. Now it's not red. It's a bullshit, man. Why? How? So now it magically understands that async client is extends. Okay, thank you, Razor. Now it's more beautiful. It's definitely something with our setup of IDE. Igor, probably you have to update your IDE, by the way. It's very outdated.
Okay. Maybe that's one of the options. The other options that I have a community.
Yeah,
edition.
probably.
Yeah, I mean it works. Nice.
But yeah, it works. I think at this point we should commit and decide what's next. Do we want to continue working on this thing or?
Oh, there's a lot of changes.
Because again, for me, KorGE is not usable. It's fun to watch how you're trying to fight it, and it's very interesting to learn Kotlin together with you. But I just think that learning Kotlin on something undocumented is not a very good idea.
So I do git commit here, right?
I don't know. I always commit everything in terminal, but you can do whatever you do.
Why did you say that it's funny to see how I do it in terminal?
No, vice versa. I said that it's funny to see how you're trying to do it in idea, because I never do it. I never do it in idea.
Okay.
Razor, thank you very much for your ideas. And I'm sorry that we didn't understand the idea with that buffer because that read, because it just didn't work in Igor's idea.
Okay. Yeah. So, what was I thinking that What was I thinking? Multi-pong. Thoughts. We can add the connect button for
Yes.
client. Actual multiplayer against each other.
Yeah, but we won't be able to implement it in KorGE.
In JavaScript.
In
KorGE.
KorGE.
Oh, why?
In KorGE, if we want to play behind NAT, because with NAT enabled,
I would.
because I will first of all, we don't have sufficient infrastructure for it. I should send you somehow my real IP address, right? Oh, we want to set up a relay server.
I mean, we can have a just hardcode your IP one time and just see it works, and that's it. That would be fine.
But I will also need to port forward, right? Okay, I can port forward through two routers, even though I would prefer not to do it. I would prefer to use TCP.
That's because you have a weird router, right? We can use. Okay. I mean, if we just make it play once, yes. I don't want to make it like super nice. I just want to play this Pong with you from a like different place over the internet, and just I want to see a lag basically.
Yeah.
Right now we
already tried it with ngrok, and lag was awful. Lag was awful.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because for TCP, it's extremely well. It will be big.
Yeah, and we can also use VPN. That's also true.
Yeah, that's true. And here I have the question again: do we really want to continue with KorGE?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
Let's
no question.
Let's get back to this question maybe at the end of next session.
Okay.
And then we decide. Like I might be so pissed at everything next session that I say like no, I don't want this no more. But making it work is fine, and it's like it's nice that we have this setup and it sort of works on my machine. I want to see how it works on different machines. Okay. And I want to add some particle effects. I saw in documentation that they have something for that, and it's like sort of gets us back to actual graphics and some sort of game development from the network.
Game development, even introducing your own communication protocol is a part of game development.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, it makes total sense for game development. Also, we probably should implement two-body, three-body problem, because you said that you don't want to implement differential equations in code. I can totally understand it.
Well, we can do that in KorGE. Sorry, in Kotlin. Wait. In Godot. So many names. Once we switch to Godot, we can get back to it. But for now, let's just say that some UI for networking stuff.
Connect, disconnect, reconnect.
Yeah. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next week. And like if you have more suggestions and pull requests, send them in. It's a very nice touch.
Yeah, actually, it's already on YouTube, so you can put your comments on YouTube. It will be good enough for us. Any other way to communicate us, for example?
Find a way to contact us if you hate our code.
Yeah, I mean, in any way, find a way to contact us. We will be happy to read your responses. Thank you, folks.
Thank you. Bye.
See you next time. Bye-bye.